Find the elusive unicorn in CABO DELUXE Edition, a card game for 2 to 4 players, taking about 45 minutes to play. The goal of the game is to score the least amount of points, getting one step closer to the sneaky unicorn, CABO. To set up, shuffle each of the 2 decks separately, setting one aside to be used later. Then deal 4 cards face down in a line to each player. Place the remaining deck used in the center of the table. Turn over the top card from the deck face up to form the discard pile. Your table should look something like this. Now, each player secretly looks at 2 cards in front of them and memorizes them. This is the last time players can look at their cards until a card ability says otherwise. Choose a player at random and we're ready to begin. The game is played over a series of rounds until the end of the game is triggered. A round begins with the starting player and proceeds clockwise around the table. On a player's turn, they can draw a card from the deck or discard pile, or call CABO. If the player takes a card from the deck, they look at it and do one of 2 things. Place the card in the discard pile. If the card has a special ability, the player may use it. CABO has 3 different cards with a special ability on them: Peek, Spy, and Swap. Peek allows the player to view one of their face-down cards. Spy allows the player to view any face-down card of another player. And Swap allows the player to exchange one of their cards with another card from another player, making sure not to flip the cards. Instead of discarding the drawn card, they can exchange 1 or more cards for the new card, putting the exchange card face up in the discard pile and placing the new card face down in the spot where the exchange card was. The player can also take the top card from the discard pile, exchanging it with 1 or more cards from the line. Put the exchange card face up in the discard pile and place the new card face up in the exchange card spot. Lastly, a player can call CABO, ending their turn and allowing each other player 1 more turn before the round ends. Whenever exchanging cards, a player can choose to swap multiple cards, but all exchanged cards must be the same number value. Before swapping, slide the chosen cards forward and reveal any cards that weren't already face up. If all the cards are the same, discard all of them face up to the discard pile and place the new card face down in one of the spots of the exchanged cards. If any of the slid cards don't match, then slide them all back into the line and add the new card face down to it. If 3 or more cards don't match, take another card from the deck and add it to the end of the line face down. The round ends either when a player calls CABO and all other players get 1 final turn, or the deck is depleted. Players then move on to scoring. Players' scores are the sum of the remaining cards in their line. However, if the player that called CABO has the least total sum, then they score 0. If they do not have the lowest sum, they score the sum of their cards plus an additional 10 points. If a player ends the round with 2 13s and 2 12s, they kamikaze the other players, making them each score 50 points, while they score 0. The kamikaze can also call CABO. Total up the points. If no players reach a total of 100 points, a new round begins with the player who scored the lowest in the current round. Use the set-aside shuffled deck and start a new round, shuffling the previous one to be prepared for the next round. The game ends when one player has reached 100 points. The player with the least total points is the winner. If there's a tie, the player who scored the least amount of points in the current round is the winner. Pre-orders for the CABO Deluxe Edition start now over at Bezier Games and will be available in stores on February 19th. To celebrate the release of CABO Deluxe Edition, I'll be giving away a copy to 1 special viewer to get the game before it's even released. Make sure to like and subscribe the channel, plus leave a comment below to be entered. I'll be picking a winner in 1 week on January 28th. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, tap the like button. Also consider subscribing to the channel. Plus hit the bell to not miss out on future videos. Until next time, stay geeky, keep gaming.